And we have 3 bins of compost at home. They're 4.5 feet square and about 4.5, 5 feet tall. And in one bin, it had maybe 18 inches of compost material that I wanted to get out of there before I put leaves in it. And these trash cans are 32 gallons, and they're filled up to here. And there's 5 of them. And I filled that little tub up before I got it down to where I could see the bottom of the boards and the wire in the compost pile. And this will go on our pond site and to grade where that yard hydrant is. And I got that in there by myself by putting my ramp boards on here that you would normally load a tractor or something into a truck. And then I would get one of these filled to about maybe here, heavy enough that I could slide it up the ramp, and then I'd set another one beside me that was pretty full and dump the stuff in that tub and then dump it in the trash can, and once it got almost full I shove it to the back. So it took a while to do that, about an hour and 20 minutes, and that's why I'm not as spry today, because you use muscles you're not used to. Well, we're back on the pond project. We haven't had time during the gardening season, and we pulled all these plants up. There's 19 or 20 pots. Some of them have 2 in them and some of them have 3 in them. And you can tell how horrible the soil is. And we're going to flip that upside down. We removed all the rocks and those concrete pavers, and all this is trumpet vine, which is under the ground and it's almost impossible to get rid of. And I couldn't figure out how I was going to dig all this hard stuff up and fill in that bottom hole and around that pond liner. And then I realized I could take my plow and run around here and soften it up and shovel it in the hole, and soften it up and shovel it in the hole, and then come in and backfill it with topsoil. Well, today's Sunday the 26th, and it's 20 minutes to 6 on the East Coast. And we put this pond in, and we took the plow on around the outside and raked and shoveled all that in there, and it's all full. And that is the compost that was in my truck to come down here to put in there. And we haven't really spread it around evenly. And we will take and run the little Mantis plow around the outside edge and dig it down a little bit, and we'll put in probably stone, concrete type things you buy at the big box stores all the way around this, and then we'll come in here with some topsoil to fill it in. So we'll have about 10 or 12 inches of soil up near the edge of the pond. We can bring the soil all the way up top of that edge, and then this thing will be maybe 6 or 8 inches above the ground. So we'll have 8 to 12 inches of topsoil. The bed will be a little bit bigger. It's not going to be quite as far over here as it looks. But anyway, it'll be a lot bigger, a lot better soil, and a prettier bed. And we've got all the pine needles up. It has been a chore. And my son is going to spray all this bare wood tomorrow. Alright. My neighbor's telling me he had something for me. They're getting ready to go up the road. Sun's setting, river's nice and slick, and I gotta finish painting.